This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it easy to keep up to date with transfer news, scores and stats all in the one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description. The app is free. To watch more of this video, get over and join us on Patreon.
Big rumours are. So, first of all,
and you say rumours, I mean, if you've been watching this show, you've literally been saying it all season. You should have put money on it, because it's all season we've been saying he's
so
going.
Griezmann to Barca. So, I mean, we've seen Barcelona last week, and we talked about it last week. Collapse at Anfield, basically, because the front three is looking tired. Messi's obviously incredible, but Suarez is not getting any younger. Can still do it in some games, of course they can, but Griezmann 28, he's at the perfect time. Now he's
brilliant
got good movement,
brilliant mentality, winning mentality.
Will he? Do you think he'll play through the middle?
I think he will eventually. I think he's been converted into a central striker. I think he's a boss player. I really do. I think this will elevate him to the next to that little next level.
He's got what, 4-5 years maximum, hasn't he, at that top level, 33.
He had his heart set on it on Barca last summer. He actually did a half-an-hour TV special where he was going to reveal where he went, and he actually filmed 2 different endings for it.
Berserk,
right? They made a big thing about it, and then he revealed that he was staying. I don't know whether, dare I say, someone put pressure on him to stay or something, or they just convinced him, give us 1 more year. But now would seem the right time. But it's the right time, but massively the wrong time for the club, because they've got a few leaving. Got a big chunk of players leaving. This is a team that finished 2nd in the Spanish league, but there's going to be a few leaving, and he's going to be the biggest one in terms of creativity. Golden's obviously leaving. It looks like he's going to Inter Milan, which has been on the cards for a while. But yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, this is the mad thing about Spanish football, isn't it? He can come out and just say, "I'm leaving." Not like, oh, I want to leave. It's not like the Hazard situation. This is, I'm leaving because I know Barcelona are going to pay my buyout clause, and that's it. I'm gone.
Do you think, as a replacement, do you think Atletico will go for someone like Romelu Lukaku?
He's a different player though, isn't he?
Yeah, but I think I'm just looking at them and looking at Costa and thinking he's 30 or something. He's been injured and banned and everything. Can't really rely on him. They've got Morata, obviously, who's a younger profile of a striker, but does he get enough goals? No. Should they be trying to get Coutinho?
They'll look at someone within the league. They'll look below them. They'll look for the next big talent. That's what they typically do. They don't. They're not a club that typically buys big. They look for the next one. Listen, this is what Madrid do. This is what Atletico Madrid do. They've been doing it for years. They had Torres. They sold Torres. They had Aguero. They sold Aguero. They had Costa. They sold Costa.
Falcao.
They always look for that player, the next big thing. They give them the platform, and then they know they'll move on. But they know they'll get the next one. It's a brilliant ideology that has helped this club push on to Champions League football, regular Champions League football, and competing for titles, and they've won titles in that time. They know that they can't keep those players, and I don't think they've got. But what they do is they put in a buyout clause for 104 million, knowing that someone will match it, and if they don't, he stays. And it's win-win. It really is. Let me ask you a question though. The buyout clause situation. Would you be in favour of the Premier League saying, right, from now on, every player in this league needs a buyout price for a buyout clause, and therefore, if a player says, "I'm going," then you know where you are. If someone's already made arrangements to buy them, you know where they are. Because I like the fact that this, and it's not great if you're a fan of them, but I like the fact that that's cut and dry. He's give them another year. They haven't achieved in the year what he wants them to achieve. Maybe he thought as well, post World Cup, it might be all a little bit. It's never the best time to go after a World Cup. It's cut and dry. The fans know he's going.
But doesn't it on the other hand weaken your hand though?
But not if you've put made him £104 million worth.
It's getting the player though to agree, isn't it? So
Agree what though?
Agree to have that inserted.
No, into the Spanish league. It's law.
Yeah, but it's not law here.
That's also the question.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's difficult to get to get that in here because would players agree to that?
Who cares? If the FA say it's coming in, it's coming in.
Wouldn't that make you a bit more nervous about Everton players from an Everton perspective? So say for argument's sake we got Lucas Dean, and it's out there that he's got a 50 million pound.
How much? All right,
release clause.
How much do you think a club would have to come to Everton right now and offer Lucas Dean? Offer Everton for Lucas Dean
50 million
to go. 100% Everton will accept that. That's what I'm asking you. I'm going full Ted DiBiase here. Right. Every player has his price.
I think Everton would.
50. Okay, so 50 million.
Because you're talking almost 3 times what we pay for him.
Okay,
aren't you?
So
I wouldn't sell him for 50 million because.
I'm not saying you have to sell him. What I'm saying is though, if Everton put it in his contracts from day one, 50 million quid, and a club comes in for 50 million quid, well, they're willing to. That's what they're willing to.
So when they activate that clause, you've got no say, then, have you?
You don't.
So that'd unsettle me as well, though. Even though the reality of it is, well, if someone come in now without a release clause and said, well, we'll give you 50 million. I'm just throwing a number out, but said we'll give you 50 million for Lucas Dean. Everton could just accept it anyway, right? Yeah. But it would unsettle me more, thinking, shit, someone's just going to come in. If them, because I know, like some players, like Andre Gomez's buyout clause is something like 100 million or 88 million.
Well, it is.
They're not going to pay that.
It is based on the contract he signed.
Yeah,
that's the point. It's based on the when they signed him, he was.
It's they bought him for 40.
So it's based on projection of what you'd sell him for
and how long you're there for.
Exactly. So,
but I'm saying to you that. So he's got Andre Gomez has got an 80+ million pound buyout clause. Yeah. Barcelona will be happy with 30 million, 25 to 30 million. So they're in control of the situation. They're just thinking, listen, just give us most of our money back and take him. We don't want him. Which is great when you're Barcelona, but for Everton, I think as the fan aspect of it would be more nervous. If Richarlison had like 75 million, I'd just be like, but we might get 100 million for him. Do you know what I mean?